Good morning. It's about 11:15 today. It's a little bit later. Couple reasons for that. Number one, today's my day off. I've been doing a lot of tutoring this summer, which is a great thing for many reasons. But I've decided not to schedule any kids on Fridays, so I have a long weekend all summer so that I can feel like, I really did have some time off this summer. Here's the other reason. Some of you may be able to relate to this. I got up this morning to weigh myself. And, you know what you do when you're at your house. Like, you completely strip down because, you don't want an ounce of underwear adding to how much you weigh. So, hadn't weighed for a couple of days. And I know some of you are going to be like, you cannot weigh every day or every couple of days. That's going to make you, not want to keep doing what you're doing. Well, I'm one of these people that I have to weigh every day in order to keep myself motivated. So, we can agree to disagree on that one. You do what works for you. Got on the scale. I weighed 3 more pounds than I did on Tuesday. My body is a jerk. It just is. No, I love my body. It's God's temple. It's what He's given me to house my spirit. But it's being a jerk right now. So, I've been careful with what I'm eating. I think my body reacts to a lot of exercise or when I cut out a lot of calories, or especially if I do both at the same time, and is like, no, sorry. We're going to keep all of what we got because it's ours. So that took me a little while to pull through. And I was like, all right, but, we'll deal with this. By the way, I'm having a hard time figuring out where I'm supposed to look. I'm looking at my eyes, but I feel like in order for you to see my eyes, I need to be looking at my forehead. So I don't know. Y'all can comment and tell me, look at your forehead or look at your eyes, or we don't care. Look at the, I don't know. Tell me. And the reason that I'm even mentioning that is because I have been pleasantly surprised by how many people, have been watching these videos and have been asking me, are you going to make a video every day? Well, the short answer to that is no. I'm not. I don't have enough to say to make a video every day. But for right now, if God's laying something on my heart, I will make you a video and share it with you on Facebook and let you know what I'm thinking. And the great thing about that is, if you want to know what I'm thinking, you can click on it. And if you don't, you can keep on moving along. Isn't that fabulous? That's the great thing about social media. Some people don't know that, but it's true. So there's that. I'll make a video when God tells me to, and I have a feeling right here at the beginning of this journey, if you will, He's telling me more right now, maybe than He will be as I go along. I don't know. I'm not God. I can't tell you that. But I can tell you that God has been doing something crazy in my life in the last 3 weeks. And I will just tell you, well, let me tell you something else first, and then I'll tell you that, because I want to take these out of my ears. Did anybody notice yesterday that my video quality is way better than the prior 2 days? Let me tell you why. It's because on Tuesday evening, I became an iPhone person. Never been an iPhone person or an Apple person. I know most of you out there are cheering, especially if you have done something with me at work or church, or my family who all have iPhones and haven't ever been able to FaceTime me because I didn't have an iPhone before. I'm a diehard Google person. I still downloaded all the Google apps and the Gmail app and everything on this phone, and that's what I'm going to use, just so you know. Anyway, I digress. But they came with these cool earphones, which I know they're not Bluetooth, but they worked really well. And I used them while I was walking this morning. And I'm going to talk about that in a little bit too. Okay. I'm going to try to talk fast too, because I feel like these videos are getting longer and longer. But anyway, let me put this over here. Okay. So, what was I telling you about? Oh, shoot. I forget. Oh, what's been happening in my life in the last 3 weeks. Okay. Father's Day. Had a really bad day because of, I'll be very transparent, because of things that are going on in my life regarding custody of my kids. Had a hard time that day. Long story short, one of my friends came over, prayed over me that night, I mean, I was in meltdown mode. I was upset. I was angry with God at that moment because, yeah, it happens sometimes, right? And he can handle it. He can totally handle it when we're angry with him. So she prayed over me. The Spirit of God was so apparent in that time. And something changed that night in me 3 weeks ago. And that's where all of this is stemming from. Like, everything that I'm doing right now is stemming from that night, and and how he's doing something new in my life. He's doing something new around me and in people that I know as well. So, if you're a friend of mine, if you're somewhere close, if you go to church with me, if you work with me, just know that the Spirit of God is present right now and he's moving. Try to notice it. Like, get still and, get into some scripture and notice what he's doing right now. Because even though this season seems dark for so many people, and it's weighty, God can still do a good work, and I promise you he is. So 2 things specifically I want to talk about today, because I just got back from a walk. I think I did 3 miles today. I thought about this new route. I thought about my neighborhood and how it's laid out, and I wanted to do extra today. And so I figured out how I could go. I need to go measure it in the car in a little bit and figure out exactly how it is. But I think it was like 3 miles, and I was pushing myself, and I'm sweating. You can tell, I'm sweating like a pig. So anyway, I decided while I was going to walk today that I was going to listen to some music with my new headphones. Might I suggest some Meghan Trainor? Now, you might be thinking, oh, the worship leader girl who gets up on the stage and sings the Jesus songs all the time listens to secular music? Yeah, I do. I like it. It's good. I listen to worship music like all the time. That's what I fill my mind with, because that's what I want. When the arrows are attacking me and the lies are coming, I want that worship music in my mind, in my subconscious, so that I can be prepared to battle when I need to battle. But I like secular music. It's good. It's fun. And let me tell you a little something about Miss Meghan Trainor. That girl sings about positive body image. She sings about loving yourself. She sings about how a man should treat you. And she sings about loving someone like you're going to lose them. And there's more. It's good stuff, y'all. You pick what you like to listen to. You pick what's going to motivate you. That's what you should do, obviously. But if you're a curvy girl like me, might I suggest a little bit of Meghan Trainor on your phone while you're walking or running or whatever it is that you do. Because that was some good stuff this morning, and it helped me get through what I think was 3 miles. Other thing I want to tell you, this is for anybody who's starting to exercise. And remember, I've exercised on and off my whole life. Like, I know what I'm supposed to be doing. I just don't do it. I am now. Gonna try to keep it up. One of the things that I think makes the biggest difference is what you wear to exercise. A couple days ago when I was walking, I was wearing just a pair of shorts. And my gosh, I have never and will never have a gap in between my thighs. Like, it isn't ever going to happen. So when I walk, especially when I'm trying to actually exercise, my shorts are riding up on me. It's not comfortable. So I got some of these leggings here. I mean, I can show you. I don't know, it's not real attractive, but like, I can show you. They've got pockets, I mean, they're anywhere from like $10 to $20 down at the Walmart. I got 3 different pair. I got 2 like mid-calf and then 1 long one. Makes the biggest difference when you are walking and you are not distracted with your clothes in the wrong position. It helps so much. Get 1 pair. I mean, I'm on a serious budget, y'all. I'm a teacher and a single mama of 2, so that's right. I'm not going to just go out and spend money on anything. This is definitely worth it. Even if you just get 1 pair and try them out and wear them when you're running for a few days or walking for a few days. Look at me saying running. That's like thinking forward. Maybe one of these days. Anyway, when you're exercising, wear those. You can wear them for a few days. Who cares if they stink? Then wash them, whatever. I don't think you'll be sorry. Today I have on this tank top, which is fine, but I have on like a cami underneath it, and it kept riding up and riding up. I'm not going to wear that again next time. That's driving me crazy. So I need to go get some tank tops that are longer, because to me, in order to feel comfortable and not self-conscious, I have to wear something that goes down below my belly and stays below my belly, because I don't want anybody seeing all that. So invest in some inexpensive workout clothes. All right, obviously you need tennis shoes. You need tennis shoes, good tennis shoes. You don't need a pair of Chucks. You don't need a pair of Keds. You need like real tennis shoes. I mean, and you can get non-name brand tennis shoes at Walmart or Target if you need to, and that will work just fine. But the real deal that has padding and laces up. Again, y'all, this is for people who don't exercise and want to get started, or or have been off and on, or maybe you've gained some weight since the last time you've exercised and it just doesn't feel good to you, and you're like, I don't know how to make this feel better. Getting the right clothes and the right shoes will help. I'm an Asics girl. I have always loved my Asics tennis shoes. They've got wide toe box. If you're real serious, go to one of the feet stores. I think there's one called the Good Feet store, and have them analyze you and tell you what kind of tennis shoes you should be wearing, whether you need a straight or a curved last. I do know that much. I have to wear curved last. That's for me. I do think that I need a new pair of tennis shoes. I've had these for about a year, which for me, that's not that long, since I don't normally exercise. But if you've ever been overweight, or if you are now, you know that when you wear shoes with cushioning, the longer you wear them, the more that they compress. So eventually the cushioning compresses to the point that it doesn't do its job anymore. So I'm pretty sure I need to go ahead and get some new tennis shoes, which that stresses me out a little bit because they're expensive. So I'll shop online a little bit and see what I can come up with. Okay, so that's the workout gear part. Get you some clothes that work, get you some shoes that work, get you some music to listen to that motivates you. The second thing I want to talk about is kind of related to what I was saying about the music motivating you, and specifically about the songs I was talking about by Meghan Trainor. No matter what size you are right now, no matter what you look like right now, no matter what your hair looks like, no matter whether you have on makeup or not, no matter whether you need braces, whatever it is that you think is not your most beautiful feature, God made you in his image, and you are beautiful. And I struggle with my body image. I know we all do at times, but I stopped by to tell you today that you are beautiful, and your body houses your spirit, and no matter what it looks like right now, it's beautiful and it's important. Y'all, our bodies, or how we look, or what we wear, are not who we are. Just because I'm overweight doesn't mean that that's who I am. I am a child of God. I was created by him to be the person that I am. He doesn't mess up. He doesn't make mistakes. So if you go look in the mirror right now and you think, I don't like this, I don't like that, that's okay. If it's something you can change, work on it. If it's not, you gotta learn to accept it, and that's okay. Takes all kinds of different people in this world. I was looking around at a lot of the women that are doing the same workout as me, and I know I have the potential to improve. I know that my body can improve. I know I can lose weight. I know I can become stronger. I know I can do more of those exercises as I lose weight and get stronger. But I look at their body frames, And I look at the fact that they've taken care of their bodies over the years in a way that I have not. And the reality is, my body is never going to look like their bodies. That's okay. That is okay. And it's okay for you too. If you have a teeny tiny frame and you can't gain weight no matter if you eat 5 cheeseburgers a day, that's who you are, and that's okay. And if I can eat salad all day and I only gain 3 pounds in 2 days, but only lose a pound a week, and I'm doing all the right things, that's okay, because that's who I am. It's so hard when society and the media tells us that we need to be one way. And fortunately, there have been a lot of media campaigns and a lot of just different people that are in influential positions have been trying so hard to get that message pushed in the last several years. But it's not where it needs to be. That type of discrimination is just as real as any other type of discrimination in the world. But the worst discrimination is when you are discriminating against yourself and thinking that you can't do something, or that you aren't good enough because of how much you weigh or how you look. So, I'm 46 years old and I'm still working on this. But I just want you to know, doesn't matter if it's one person that this video is for, I want you to know that you're enough just the way you are. And if there's something that you want to change, you can start right now and work on it. So, I hope that you can straighten your shoulders and adjust your crown and know who you are today and whose you are. Because I do. Have a good one.